What can you tell us about Stetson?
Score the ball. I mean, they're young, but they're really good in transition. They got a bunch of guys who can score the ball. What else you want to know?
It's good. After you looked at what you did Monday, were you as pleased as what you were after the game, after studying the tape?
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. We went through a couple spells where we didn't make any shots, but we had good shots. They weren't bad shots. We kind of got the ball where we wanted. We've got to really clean up our half-court execution, but I mean, I think in spite of that, we got pretty good shots. It wasn't that we didn't get good shots; we just didn't make any.
Felt like you could have maybe got it to Devin a little bit more to score in places where he can score.
Well, the funny thing about our game is with 10 guys running around out there, you can't have one guy in the wrong place. And we had some guys that kind of went the wrong direction and got in the way.
Really, these first two don't take you away from home, but to get into this atmosphere where you are part of, preseason or early season tournament like this, and to see the competition ramp up, right away, what does this do for you guys? And how are you hoping that they will handle what comes the next week or so?
Well, we're going to get through Friday and Monday first, and then we'll kind of worry about that. I think we beat a pretty good team in Charleston, and I think they're going to be a team that's, I think at the end of the year, are going to help us RPI-wise. I think they're going to help us in terms of, being a top 100 team, maybe a top 75 team, maybe a top 50 team. I don't know, but you can't take anybody for granted. You gotta go play the game, and the way we have a tendency sometimes to not make shots, and again, we had good shots. I mean, we had point blank shots, and they didn't go in. So we got to clean some things up.
A good team that plays a different style too.
Yeah.
James Madison, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were really, really physical. I mean, go back and look at the film. They were way more physical than I thought. The game was more physical than I thought it was from standing over there.
You guys can go big with Issa and John and Devin, and at the same time Elijah, or you can go small and use the three guards with Tariq, Dax, and Javon. What are the two, different types of lineups give you?
I think we can obviously rebound the ball better with a bigger group. I think we can play maybe a little bit more sound, not take as many chances with that group, and then the other group we can kind of fly around and try to make plays and score off our defense. I don't think the big group is as capable of scoring off our defense as the smaller group is, but it's probably better defensively.
The surprising thing with Issa, passing. There were a couple passes he made. That inbound pass he made for the layup was nice. And he's a good passer, which I guess is a good start there for him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just got he's just got to continue to work at his fundamentals and not get lazy with his fundamentals. But he sees that the most important thing about passing is being able to see who you're passing to or know who you're passing to. And he does a good job of making. He probably does a better job than our other bigs of making the right looks right now.
And being willing to throw it.
Yeah, he's a very well. They all are really.
Yeah.
How has Brandon progressed over the last couple of weeks? Is he close to being able to help you guys?
It's not my decision. I mean, he's doing more things. They're letting him do more things, but that's not my call.
Coach, the fact that Devin's doing what he's doing with rebounding isn't really a surprise. Is it a surprise what Holton's given you rebounding the ball wise?
No, I think it was more surprised that he didn't do more a year ago, honestly. I mean, we thought that was what he was really good at and what he would really do. And he was just, I think, feeling his way through. And it's hard when you sit out a year. But that's been what John's done throughout his career is rebound the ball.
Have you ever had two guys leading the league before?
could have.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I did. I mean, I think Fortson and Artlong maybe could have been Jermaine Tate and Kenyon, Pete Michael.
Right.
Conceivably could have. I don't know. Never thought about that.
When you
Only
have
2 games, too.
well, it's only when you have two guys doing that though, does it change things up as opposed to just having one guy?
Keep in mind, we got 22 offensive rebounds. That
Right.
means we miss enough shots for them to pad their stats now. They're a little different. I think Devin probably rebounds in a crowd a little bit better, where John is more. John just beats people to the ball with his, he's got a quicker jump and he's really, really long.
His timing seems to be pretty good, too.
Yeah, his timing's good, but he repeat jumps better than a lot of people too. He can keep his hand above the rim quicker than other people.
Talked about how he and Nathan may have a hard time, with the pace of your defense and then translating it to the offensive side where you have to slow things down to get the right look. Is there anything in particular that you can do with them or with anybody on the team to kind of teach that transition and that change, or is it just sort of getting used to the pace of it from one end to the other?
You just got to keep working at it. Keep working at it, and they've got to do a better job of mentally, understanding what's got to happen. But it's like anything else. I mean, that's why we don't do this in a classroom. It's neuromuscular integration.